Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of WeWillDraw. Today we're going to be drawing, I'm not sure if it's Luffy or Luffy out of One Piece. Sorry for my pronunciation. I haven't actually watched the anime, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I imagine this tutorial should appeal to a lot of you. So yeah, let's get started. Right, so first of all, pretty simple. We start out with a circle. I'll just draw over to help you. Start out with a circle, and then we literally draw kind of just kind of like a C shape for the jawline. So that should be pretty simple for most of you. Wait a minute, I'll just correct this. There we go. Next, we just kind of draw a curved horizontal line for the kind of the brow line, and then we just divide the whole face vertically in half. Pretty simple. That should be pretty easy for most of you. Next, as I've done, you literally just draw the closed eyes underneath the brow line. The nose goes literally just below this kind of eye level, and the mouth slap bang under the nose. So that's pretty simple as well. Next, you just finish off the mouth. He's kind of laughing in this this picture, so drop the jawline just drop the mouth line, sorry, just above the chin line, and literally just carry it up with a C curve, kind of like we did for the jaw. Next, the ears. These are pretty simple. They're just kind of, I don't know what a kind of oval shape, I suppose. And they kind of lie, you think of it as kind of halfway in between the mouth. Yeah, just drop the ears. Obviously, they're not. They don't follow normal human anatomy, because I think it'd be slightly terrifying if you saw someone with their ears down that low. So yeah, that's about it really for that bit. Next we have the hair. I'm not sure if there's really a technique to drawing the hair. I personally hate drawing hair. I'm really terrible at it, but I think it's kind of one of those things you just got to practice, and I think eventually you will get the hang of it. I'd kind of say try and keep the lines kind of smooth and flowing. Usually when you kind of sketch it like that, this is when it goes wrong. You kind of got to do one solid line, just kind of commit to it. And also just be aware that there's going to be a little space between the skull and the hair, because no human's hair lies dead flat on the skull. It's kind of got a bit of movement to it almost. Next, the body. Not really a technique for this. I drew it pretty fast and pretty terribly, as you can see. For the distance to drop down the neck, I'd say it's probably roughly about the same distance to maybe the top of the mouth, would you say? Yeah, that's about the same distance. So if you drop down a similar distance there, that should give you the lower neck point. With the shoulders, kind of, I suppose it's almost like half a head either way. So if you were to take, sorry about the really scribbly sketching on top, if you were to take half the head, cut that out, flip it this way, that would give you the distance to one of the shoulders, and vice versa on the other side, and that should kind of give you a rough indication as to the width of the shoulders. Next, just the hat. You don't need to do this in one smooth line. Obviously I did it pretty sketchy. It doesn't look great at the moment, but once I go around refining, it does look a lot better. So yeah, literally just kind of like an oval for the straw hat, and that's about it really. Next, just add a couple of the details for the ears, as you can see. Whoops, and of course the scar. That's about it for that bit. I think, what did I do after? After I just begin refining. If any of you guys are following pen and paper, just do this with a fine liner or something, or unless you've got those really cool Japanese pens that I really want to use, you can use those if you've actually got some. I doubt though. So yeah, just you could do fine liner, biro, felt tip, anything really, as long as it kind of gives you a solid line. And yeah, it's basically just working off what we've already drawn really. Not really a technique to it, so just carry on the refining, as you can see. And that's the hair. And for the hat, try and do it in one solid line, or like two or three max really, because it does look a lot better once you when you're doing the refining, if you keep the lines kind of solid and flowing. And then just add like these little details that I've done here, just to give it a bit of texture. But that's about it for that. And then with the colour, I just add the skin, the colour and the shading, and the hair colour. So wait a minute, let me just tidy up some of the lines we don't need. So you should end up with something like that at the end of it. Don't worry if it's not exactly like that. I doubt you'll get it on your first go. It's probably going to take you a couple of practices, but if you can show it to people and they know who it is, I'd count it as a victory really. If you get anything close to that, it's all good, it's all practice, and yeah, just really keep at it. And I think that's about the end of the video, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe, and if you want anything drawn, just leave it in the comments, and hopefully I can get around to drawing it. Alright then, thanks.